Did you know that we have channel memberships now? If you'd like to help support this channel, get some exclusive Kawabana emotes to use in the comments, as well as an exclusive badge by your name, click that join button now to find out more. Every bit of support really helps. Thanks, guys. How do mysteries begin? Well, if we know the answer to that, they likely wouldn't be mysteries anymore. But in the internet age, it's both easier than ever to start a mystery and easier than ever to solve it as well. An interesting little mystery from Japan is the truth behind room 408 in the Kamogawa SeaWorld Hotel, a real location that you can find in Chiba Prefecture. When you type in Kamogawa SeaWorld Hotel into Google, for example, one of the autofill answers is room 408. Why is that? These suggestions only pop up when a particular term has been searched for so much that Google feels it prudent to suggest that as perhaps the full term you are looking for. If so many other people were looking for this, then maybe you are too. But why room 408 in particular? What happened there that keeps people looking into it? Let's take a look. First things first, as I mentioned, this is a real location and you can easily check it out in Google Maps for yourself. It's a fairly standard hotel overlooking the ocean, and it's popular enough that it's generally fully booked for months in advance. It's not exactly cheap either, but staying at the hotel gets you free admission to SeaWorld next door. It's a 5-story building with over 30 rooms, and 3 of them are special, with either a Western or Japanese theme and fantastic views of the ocean. Room 408 is not one of these special rooms, it's just a regular room. So, what's wrong with it? If you look for room 408 on Google, you'll find all sorts of stories about how it is apparently haunted. One of the first results shows someone's experience staying in the room. They had heard the rumours of it perhaps being haunted, but on arrival, found it to be a regular Japanese-style hotel room. Nothing about it looked extraordinary or odd. The night passed without a hitch, and then his wife got sick after returning, which may or may not have had anything to do with the room. So far, so good. Further results bring up more people asking questions about the supposed haunted room. For example, on May 29th, 2016, someone posted the following on Yahoo Questions. Is room 408 at the Kamogawa SeaWorld Hotel haunted? I saw the tags ghost and spirit attached to it, so I'm intrigued. On September 24th, 2013, another person posted, this summer I stayed at a hotel in Kamogawa, Chiba. When I checked in, they handed me the keys for room 408, but I made them give me a different room right away. The staff's quick response made me suspicious, but now that I think about it, perhaps I should have stayed in that room. Is there anyone here who has stayed there before? You can find numerous comments like this all over the place. Not just on Yahoo Questions, but places like Twitter and Channel as well. So at the very least, numerous people were aware of the rumours that this hotel room was potentially haunted, but very few people seemed to have any details about what was really going on. And for every post asking if it was haunted, there were several people claiming that they had stayed there and nothing had happened. Was it all fake? If so, why were the rumours so popular? And where had they come from in the first place? And what exactly about it was haunted? The earliest traces of these rumours appears to be on, of course, Channel. In a thread titled, Places You Really Shouldn't Enter, posted on April 6th, 2013, a user posted the following at 2:53 AM. I also stayed in room 408 at Kamogawa SeaWorld Hotel once, and I could hear someone opening the door even though it wasn't open. It wasn't the next room, it was clearly my door, and I was so terrified that I stayed up all night watching TV. All comments and questions asking about room 408 came after this date, and, of course, considering the nature of the thread, it was archived by numerous Matome sites all over the internet, So it was well read by occult lovers and preserved for posterity. A quick search shows the same user posted several comments in that same thread, with numerous earlier comments asking if anyone knew about any dangerous spots in Kanagawa or Yokohama, before volunteering their odd experience in Chiba. And that's it. That's where it apparently all began. A single Ni-channel user posted a 4-line comment in a thread about dangerous places you shouldn't visit, and enough people were curious about it that they looked it up themselves in Google. So many people did this that it became a search term, in turn leading to more people checking it out because, hey, why is this room in particular highlighted? This then led them to questions asking if the room was haunted, thanks to the initial post, and a mystery was born. There is naturally no evidence that room 408 is haunted, and numerous people over the years have shared their experiences of staying there and not noticing anything out of the normal. You can find the odd creepypasta talking about supposed supernatural events that took place there, but if you really want to believe those, well, that's up to you. All the evidence points to a single comment that got people curious and an intriguing little mystery gaining momentum until it hit the big time in a self-perpetuating loop. Which is pretty much one of Ni-channel's specialties at the end of the day. But what do you guys think about this one? Do you have any of your own similar haunted hotel stories or odd little mysteries? Let me know in the comments below and I'll see you again next time.